Hello guys, welcome back. So now here, okay. Guys, in this session there will be certain questions from my end. Okay, that is from all the previous topic which is already covered, right? And answers you people have to provide one by one. Okay. So the first question is, what do you mean by cutover activity? Anyone? Tell me, guys.
So the cutover activities means the entries which were already posted in the legacy system, we are moving into the new software. In this case, we are moving into the SAP. So those activities are called cutover activities, which is the phase after our implementation project. Like if we completed everything in the new software, like implementation, we are doing this cutover activities.
Okay. Now, so any other answer from anyone? One by one, because noise was coming. That is why I muted. So, any other answer?
It is a data migration activity where all transaction data and master data are migrated from legacy system to SAP system.
Okay, okay, good. Nikita, you want to say something because you have unmuted the audio? Okay, so your voice is not coming there because only noise is coming. Your voice we are not able to hear. Maybe some issue will be there with your audio. So we are not able to hear anything from your side. Any other answer from anyone? Nikita, just be on mute because only noise is coming. Nothing is coming from your side. Any other answer, guys? Or try with some, headphone or remove the headphone. That will be better because noises keep on coming, which is disturbing in recording. Any other answer, guys, from anyone? So this is correct, guys. Cutover activity means data migration activity, right? Okay. So data migrations. Okay, that okay. If you talk about the data migrations, data is migrated where to where? I couldn't hear. What was the answer?
Like for example, if it is already an established company and it has some data, then we take it as a legacy system. So the data would be migrated. For example, it already Tata Motors has a Tally ERP. Now they are planning to install SAP. So that is where the data migration happens from the legacy system of Tally to SAP.
Yes. So simple legacy system to SAP system. That is the correct answer. So data is migrated to, right. So you can say SAP system, right? Okay. Now, ASAP methodology phases. Tell me, guys,
There are 5 phases.
which are those?
Um, Blueprint phase.
Incorrect.
Uh, uh,
You have to say in a correct sequence.
okay.
Nikita, you're trying to say something, but again, the same issue is coming. You just do one thing, dear. You just, I don't know what is the issue from your side. So exit and try to rejoin. Maybe, maybe the better voice will be coming because you're trying to say something, but we are not able to hear anything. And if I'm not able to hear, I think everybody are facing the same issues. Okay, so what about other people, guys? Answer this ASAP methodology phases.
Business preparation, blueprint phase, realization, final realization, go live.
Okay. Any other answer?
Yes, sir. So project preparation, business blueprint, realization, final preparation, go live and support.
Okay. Nikita, from your side again, the same thing is there, same problem is there, same noise is coming. What about other people, guys? Are you able to hear her voice, or the problem is only with me?
No, it's like kind of disturbing. It's kind of making a kind of noise. We can't hear
Yes,
anything.
blueprint realization, integration, preparation, goal and support, and production goal and support.
Okay, good. So, Nikita, in your case, what you can do, you try to answer here through this one only, this chat box only, because it's like anybody, guys. If anyone is having audio issues, you can type here in chat box only because we don't know like what is the issue. Sometimes
Yes, sir.
it
Yeah.
happens. Okay, or somebody is still having some hesitations. In that case, at least you can say through chat box also this message. Okay, so yes, 5 pages are project preparations, business blueprint, realizations, right? Final
Final.
preparations, go live and support, right? Okay. Now what happened in blueprint phase?
In blueprint phase, we have to make the estimate of the project, what we have to do, and we have to add all the document numbers which we are using.
Which we are using. Documents number.
Company code like
Mm-hmm.
number, range, posting periods,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
or
We'll
document type.
record.
Okay, Uma, you want to say something?
We'll record an entire document that is required as per the discussions that we had in the preparation phase.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other answer?
Yes, sir. In this phase, consultant will have a discussion with their respective team member and will record the entire requirement in a document which is called blueprint.
Okay, good, good. So that is correct, right? Whichever the like things we have to configure. Nikita, we are not able to hear your voice. So what you said, I couldn't hear. Right? No one is able to hear you. So anyway, now yes, it is correct, right? Blueprint means whatever things we have to configure into SAP, right? Before that, first of all, what configurations? We have to propose certain plan, right? So those things are going to be specified in blueprint. Now, somebody just tell me, what do you mean by functional deficit? What is this? Anyone is able?
Normally, when we are doing a configuration, for example, think that they have asked for 10 requirements, five or six which are already pre-approved that need not be customized, but the remaining 4 which needs to be customized as per requirement, that we call a functional deficit.
Okay. Any other answer?
If there is no feasible on their customer's requirement, then it treated as a functional deficit.
Okay. Yes. Yes, correct answer. Yeah.
When the consultant is not able to meet some requirements of the client, that is called
Yes.
functional deficit.
So you can say here the correct answer. All are correct only. You can say like whatever the non-deliverables are there, right? Non-deliverable settings are considered as a categorized separately. That's correct answer. So whatever non-deliverables are there, non-deliverables through standard settings, right? Those settings, those requirements are going to be specified under functional deficit. Or what is the another name of functional deficit, guys?
Gap.
Yes, gap. Gap, right? Okay, so that is called gap, and gap analysis means like how to deliver even that also. That is called like we will be having a kind of analysis, so we can say gap analysis. Okay, now so it is functional deficit, or we can say GAP, gap also. Now, what happened in final preparation? Final preparation. What activity?
User acceptance test and cutover activity happens.
Okay. Okay, I got a reply from Nikita also. Correct. Now let me keep here because message will be visible to everybody. And what about other answer, guys? Okay, yes.
User acceptance test is nothing but UT plus IT, unit test plus integration test would be done in UAT, and then cutover activity would be done.
Okay. Okay. Any other answer?
So in final preparation, user acceptance test, cutover activity, end user training, preparation of training manual, configuration document, these types of activity will happen.
Yes. So all even answered here also, and user training, user acceptance test, cutover activity, configurations, manual training documents. Yes. So these activities are being prepared here in final preparation, right? Okay. So user acceptance test. Who performed this user acceptance test, guys?
Core team member.
Core team member. Yes,
From clients.
from clients. Okay, good. Now, what do you mean by client level setting, guys? Let's have it. Yeah.
Client level setting is a setting which is uh, given by the client that you have to do that we cannot do it as a standard setting.
That is given by client. Okay.
So it is a centralized setting
For example,
and we view to all company codes.
Okay. Khushi, you complete your what you said.
for example, if a client say that you have to make the document type,
See, example is correct, but the definitions which you are saying and quoting is not correct actually. Okay, Sandesh, can you repeat once again what you said?
Yeah. It's see, irrespective of all company code, okay, it can be displayed in all company codes. No need to define anything. It will show in all company codes. Sir.
Okay. Any other answer, guys?
Yes, sir. If we make any changes in client level setting, then it is applicable in every company code.
Hmm. Okay. So good. So here the thing is, guys, of course, like I know that everybody's are able to understand the questions and answers also, but the way you guys are going to present your answer, right? That matters, isn't it? So, and anyway, so at last I'll see here the message because here the answer is pretty perfect, even when negative. Okay. High level setting applicable to all company code. No need to assign to any company code. Perfect. So, yes. So, these are the correct answer. Of course, client level setting means a setting which is applicable to all company code. Every company code can use that things. An example is, guys,
Business area,
and
document types, sir.
mhm.
Sort key, sir.
Sort
Posting.
key. Yes. Posting key also correct. Okay. So now I have received multiple messages also here. Posting key, posting key. Sort key was also an answer, right? Exchange rate, yes, 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 yes. Exchange rate also, guys, right? No one has answered. So sort key, exchange rate, these are the unique answers because I'll tell you, document type, posting key, business area. These three is like universal example. If anybody knows, everybody will say that one itself, right? Sort key, exchange rate. Posting key is pretty common here. Apart from document type, posting key, and what is say this one business area. Tell me, guys, something unique like exchange rate, perfect. Sort key, also perfect. That is already answered. Now, apart from this like whichever is answered, anything else, guys, which you guys can think can be used. So we are in currency. Currency, you can say currency anyway. Currency is like, but currency we don't set up because this is our default setting is already there, right? Currency code, country code, language code. This is pre-delivered by SAP, so no need to do anything in that. The settings which is done by you people, right? So sort key is correct, exchange rate is correct. We are in account payable, guys, and we have one more thing that is called account group, vendor account group, right? So one vendor account group, let's suppose if I have set up, let's suppose I have set up this TM08. This is my account group. The code I have given TM08. It doesn't mean that it is going to be used for me only. Even if you want to create a vendor master for your company code, you can use this account group and you can create. So whatever this vendor account group is there, guys, this vendor account group is that vendor account group can be okay. So it can be used here. This is a client level setting because it can be used by any company code. I have created an account group. You can use that, right? And whichever vendor account group, and then the next one is Number range also we have created for account payable for vendor master. So that is also universal setting only, guys. Universal setting, I mean to say, like anybody can use that number range also. Vendor number range, not the document, right? And not the GL. In GL master also we are giving certain range and all. So that is, if you guys are able to remember, isn't it? So that is not the client level setting. Okay. Okay. Somebody just tell me what is controlled by account group. What do you mean by account group and what is controlled by account group? What kind of controls are having?
The mapping of that account is to that particular reconciliation account. That is the basic purpose of the account group.
Okay.
For proper control as per the balance sheet.
Okay. Okay.
Account group controls the fields of master data, sir.
So fields of vendor master data and number range of master data also controlled by account group.
Okay. So the answers are correct here, and again the answer was already given from Nikita side. Also control the master data number range I have seen already, right? It can be GL, vendor, and customer. Correct. Perfect answer, right? And it is a group of similar nature of master data. Yes. So this is what I asked, guys. What do you mean by account group? So group of similar types of or similar nature of master data, right? And what control? So control of fields and number ranges. And don't say particularly vendor master or GL master, because account group is created for GL also. Account group is created for vendor also, and later on account group will be created for even customer also. So when I told you guys, if you are able to remember the classes, definitely I have explained over there that if anybody asks what do you mean by account group, don't say GL or vendors. Simply say account group is a group of similar type of master data, right? And it controls the fields of master data apart from this number ranges also of master data, right? Okay. Now here, what do you mean by field status variant?
It controls the field which appear at the time of transaction posting.
Okay. Anybody else? Is it a company code level setting or client level setting?
Company code level setting.
Company code.
Khushi, you wanted to say something?
When we are making the general ledger accounts, then we also have to assign the field status, like G008. Like commonly we can use that.
That is field status variant or what?
Field status variant.
Nope. What we assign, guys, during GL creation?
Field status group.
Yes. Within the variant, we have multiple groups. So those groups generally we assign during creation of GL master, right? And yes, now so answers are pretty perfect, guys. Now here it controls the fields at the time of transaction posting. Actually, field status group which control the fields. Okay, good. And company code level setting, correct. Now, so apart from field status group, guys, which one? Other setting which control the same?
Posting key.
Posting key. So what is the difference between posting key and field
Posting key
status?
is a client level setting, and field status is a company level setting.
Company code, yes.
Okay, perfect. Sure. So that is now somebody just tell me types of transport request which appears at the time of creation of sort key.
Customization,
Microsoft request,
transport
workbench
request,
request.
and workbench request.
Workbench during short key.
Workbench. Yes, it should be, guys. No customizing. It is workbench request which is getting generated at the time of creation of sort key, right? Now, somebody just tell me, guys, house bank. House bank is a company code level setting or client level setting?
Client level setting.
Client level setting. Okay. Any other answer? Pin drop silence. Nikita is also client level.
Client level, sir.
Client level, right? So you have to justify. Now tell me why it is client level setting. How can you say it is client level setting?
We no need to assign any particular company code. We can use for any company code in that particular client.
Okay. No need to assign. Mhm. So okay, Ram, you just tell me one thing. So no need to assign. What is like you might have created any house bank, right? You people have created house bank, na?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So you tell me your house bank, which house bank you have created. I'll just do one thing. I'll go to FBZP here, and here I'll just do one thing. If I have to assign, right? Let's suppose my company code I want to assign a house bank, right? Ranking order. So here if I have to assign, right? So all the bank accounts should appear, all the house bank, but it is appearing only three. It should appear all, right? If it is a client level setting. So guys, you all have given the incorrect answer, right? And this is a silly mistake. See, this is why I says when you practice, right, once and twice, then if you guys are able to remember some screen, I'm not saying all the fields, but when you say, when you create a house bank, FI12, right, that is the transaction code. Look at here, the first thing which is being asked by system is what? Company code, right? If I give my company code here, then whichever house bank I have set up, that house banks only will appear. If you give your company code, then your house bank will appear. It means it is getting created against company code. Then how come it is a client level setting, guys? Isn't it? See, if not F12 also, you come here on FBZP, this is also going to take you to the same screen. Here, house bank, if you click here, again, let me close this one and give this company code. System is asking give the company code. Here also it will take you to the same transaction code, FI12 only. Look at here. So this is the incorrect answer given by everybody. Chalo. Now, what do you mean by payment method? And is it having any control? Tell me.
Payment method are the type of method through which we are paying to the vendors. Maybe cash, uh, uh, cash,
Or
check,
uh-huh.
or also we can pay through draft.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And other methods like not remember
Bank transfer, right?
the bank transfer.
Hmm. ठीक है. Wire transfer, online transfer, check. Yes, now all the answers started coming one by one by everybody. So yes, that is correct. Now I want to know the control. Is there any control, guys?
Sir, it controls the document type in APP.
Exactly. Any other control, guys? Any other control of document type? Mm-hmm. So guys, I'll tell you. What do you mean by payment method? If there are 100 candidates, out of 100, I think all 100 will say. Whatever example you guys have quoted, almost these are the example itself, isn't it? So everybody will quote this example. But when you talk about the controls will be explained by only one or two or three candidates out of 100. Because in order to explain the control, they must be having understanding, right? No need to mug up the question and answer. If they are able to understand, then only they can answer. So control means, of course, like payment method control, the document type, right? Document type is assigned against payment method. Apart from this, certain other controls are also there. You can say some controls are there related to master data. What control, guys? You guys are not able to remember them. Look at here. I have already told you guys during, I think maybe third session when that I have shown the common errors. So there I told you guys, when you are going to post a transactions, isn't it? Online payment, is there any like payment method T? Just come here, we are using T, right? Here, double click. What about this one? Required master record specifications. So it is having certain control. Which control, guys? So we have like certain options, right, related to address, bank details. So if you apply a check mark here, then what will happen? System will check that particular vendor master in vendor master data whether the address fields are specified or not, bank details are specified or not. Okay, these things are also going to be checked by system if we applied a check mark here, right? So this is also a kind of control, guys. If we apply, immediately system will SAP with the help of this payment against this payment method, and if APP is run against this payment method, then system will validate whether these fields are updated, vendor master fields with address details are updated or not. Bank details are updated or not, right? So this is the another control. Okay. Now, what do you mean by ranking area, ranking order? Someone. Okay, so I got an answer. Yeah, tell me, guys.
Ranking order is a setting by which amount wise we can prioritize the payment.
Good, good. So amount wise, we can prioritize the payment. Where to specify the amount?
In available amount section. Yeah, ranking order.
Exactly, exactly. You have received a valuable amount in one line answer, right? It's okay. So yes, amount wise, we can prioritize the payment. We can give certain priority, and we can set up certain range that if amount falls between these range, then a particular house bank will be selected, right? Now, correct. What do you mean by bank group?
Bank group particularly defines to which vendor we having a different bank account. If we have a different bank account for a different vendors for that thing to uh, making a payment to different vendors for their bank, then bank group determines uh, the particular bank account of that vendor to which we have to pay a vendor for their particular bank account. To determine that thing, bank group is used.
Okay. Any other answer, guys?
So, it is going to group together the same kind of bank account.
Exactly. Exactly. This is how you have to say, guys. Same kind of or same. What to say? Of course, we can say same kind of bank account means if HDFC. So all HDFC can be grouped together with the help of right. So sometimes what happen, guys? There are certain questions where like sentences are not perfect, right? Perfectly, it is difficult to explain with the help of sentences. So what happened? Immediately you have to add an example. When you add an example, it is going to be 100% perfect, and of course it is acceptable throughout the world. Okay, and people also prefer instead of definitions, if you quoted certain example, that is 100% accepted, because this is how they have to check your understanding, whether you speak out, like whether you say definitions or whether you quote the example, that doesn't matter. Interviewer must be, like convinced that yes, you have the idea of this one, this, right? So example also you can quote. Now even I have received a message also here. Multiple bank accounts are there in the same branch, rather than the categorizing it different bank details, it groups with the bank group code. Yes, the bank group codes are the same for the same bank, okay, with the same branch. Not same branch, because if you talk about HDFC or ICICI, let's suppose if the all ICICI banks branches are different, but all are from a particular bank only, so there will be a particular group, right? Now, there is one more thing, guys. When I says, okay, a client level setting, there was one more pretty famous example you guys have forgotten. What was that? In account payable, I have covered this topic. Anyone is able to remember? Client level setting. So I think, is it a client level setting or not? Even I am also confused. So you guys just tell me, what about the payment terms, guys? Is it a client level setting or company code level setting?
Client level, sir.
Client level or company code level? Company code, Shivu. Company code level. Okay, so one answer company code, another answer client, 50-50, right? Now, so we'll check other people quickly. I couldn't hear.
Sir, it is a client level only because
Client
if
level.
I'm making a terms of payment, other user also can use this terms of payment for their company code. It is not dependent on company code. It is independent.
Acha. Chalo, so two client, one company code. Any other answer, guys? Client proceed also. What about like other people are not replying here? So you can say something even through messages also, guys. Client level, because the pre-existing TOP can be used for exactly, right? So okay, so Shiva, you just look at here. Even that is why client level, because of any payment terms can be used by anyone, right? Mostly when I say like I have given a terms of payment, if you guys are able to remember, I'm using, or not only me, you all are using 0001. The question is, have you created this 0001? No, you have not created. No one has created. This is a default payment terms delivered by SAP. So if you have not created, how can you use it? Isn't it? If it is not a client level setting, then we can't use it, right? So that is why it is a client level setting. So that is the one. And at last, chalo guys, now tell me what is the use of now. So what do you mean by baseline date? Chalo, the last question.
Baseline date is used to calculate the
Okay.
due or undue invoices. Due date.
Okay.
Yeah, baseline date is used to calculate the terms of payments, how many days it has to be paid, like credit period.
Okay, good. Ram, you wanted to say something?
Same, sir. Baseline date is used for the calculation of terms of payment. I mean, the credit period. The
Okay.
due date we can calculate using the baseline date.
Okay, so yes, it is correct, guys. Whichever due date calculations are there, yes. So due dates are getting calculated with the help of baseline date itself, right? So what could be the example here in baseline date? Like due date should be calculated from which date? What are the examples?
Basically, invoice date, from invoice date you can calculate.
Invoice date, then
Posting date and entry date.
entry. Yes, and we have one more option, guys. No default, right? What is the meaning of this no default?
Specify manually.
Manually, yes. Manually. right? A date will be specified, right? Date will be specified manually, right? No default means date will be specified manually. Let's suppose here, now if you say no default means what? We can specify a particular date manually. That's it, simple. So okay guys, now it is anyway, so I can say it is a perfect what do you say, this one discussions. You all have participated, right? Except one or two candidates, but again they are having the audio related issues and all, so even they have participated through messages, and the answers are perfect, right? So it's okay. So I'll stop this session here itself, guys. See you tomorrow.